Wow, look how thick that is. Oh, wow. That is really thick. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to do a comparison video. I just got this. This is the UV Dip Resin from AliExpress. And I will put the link below and the price and stuff like that. I want to see if this is worth your money. You know, you don't want to get it and get gypped. So I'm going to compare it with my homemade UV dip resin. And of course, there's no comparison, but I will compare it to Toa Dip, which is the original air dry resin. We'll see how these compare. Now I'm ready to start dipping. I bought this off of AliExpress. It was maybe about, in dollars, maybe like $10. And so I'm really interested to see if it works. Let's check it out. Oh, it's a little thick. I have my light ready over here. Let's give it a try. Let's go first with the biggest petals. And this container is pretty small, so anything bigger than this, I wouldn't be able to dip. But wow, look how thick that is. Oh wow. That is really thick. Wow, okay. 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 Oh, it's really thick, just like the glue stuff that I made. It's really thick. One of the comments I saw was, what if I torch it? Do you think it's really flammable? Okay, let's not torch it. Let's take a lighter to it. See if I can get rid of the bubbles that way. Nope, it'll pop it really lightly. Pop, bubble. No, I didn't think it would work, but yeah. Taking a lighter to try to pop the bubbles, it doesn't work because you're trying to keep the film on these wires. So I did want to try that out, but no, it didn't work. And this stuff is really thick. And if I try to wipe it off, it's coming up. It's popping. Okay, so let's see. Without wiping so much off, how thick would it be if I just let it be? This is really thick. I mean, it's not really that clear. And it starts pooling. I really do the bamboo skewer thing again, where I sort of wipe it off. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe because these petals are very, and the wires are really thick. Okay, let's give a thin wire a try. What gauge is this? It looks, whoa, this looks like 26 gauge. Let me make us an easy flower. Wow, this stuff is thick as can be. But I mean, this consistency is just like the resin dip that I made with the UV resin and glue. So if you take your, nope, that didn't work. Okay, if you take your bamboo skewer, you are able to thin it out a little bit, just like the other stuff. Sort of roll some of it off without breaking the petals. Okay, well it did work. Oh, no, there's a small hole. Take a small amount and go over it, and then you can cure it again. I have a little left, a tiny bit left at the bottom, so I'm going to dip it so you can see the difference in the consistency between the two. This stuff is actually a little less thick than the actual AliExpress stuff. So honestly, I feel like, oh, but it pops easier. There you go. It's a little thinner than the AliExpress stuff. That's how thick that stuff is. That stuff was super thick. Okay, and here's the Toa Dip stuff that we have here in Japan, and I swear by. It's just so easy to use. Anything that's dried up, you just toss it back in there because it'll just melt back. It'll melt. So let me dip. See, do you see how beautiful that comes out? All you gotta do is just stand it up and dry it. You don't need a UV light, nothing, just air. Here are the final results. The UV Dip Resin that I bought off AliExpress was way too thick. Honestly, I think it's a waste of money and I don't recommend it. I think that the homemade dip resin is a lot easier to work with. I think by watching my homemade dip resin video thoroughly, you'll be able to create your own at a fraction of the cost. The end results of the two were actually really similar, except for the fact that the AliExpress resin popped while curing, which left a little hole. Each of them had a few bubbles and some thickness in spots where the liquid had pooled. Toa Dip is almost like a quick drying glue, so when it cures, it's not as hard as resin. It feels more like shrink wrap plastic. Although it's thin, you're able to add UV resin to it and color it. And because it's thin, it'll stay light compared to the other stuff. The cons, though, with this item is that the liquid does start to dry out and you will need to add thinner to it. You won't need a UV light with this item, which is great as it is completely air dry. Well, I hope you guys like this review/comparison. I really think that instead of wasting your money, you should go ahead and try the homemade UV Dip Resin recipe. As for me, I really love using Toa Dip because it's just so easy to work with. I hope you guys will be able to get it, and I linked the items below. Please like and subscribe and add some comments below. It really makes me happy to hear from you. So until next time. Bye!